I found the best LEGO sets between $50 to $100. I'll cover themes like Star Wars, Marvel, Minecraft, Batman, Botanicals, Ideas, and a few other sets. The sets in this list are also based on whether or not I personally would buy them, so everything is extremely biased. So like and subscribe, and let's start with theme number 1. In Star Wars section, we have a whopping 19 sets, with the first set being the V19 Torrent. It costs $65, has 567 pieces, which is 11.5 cents per piece. It has 3 really good minifigures, Asajj Ventress with a really good print and special molded lightsabers, the Clone Wars version of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I'm honestly really happy they made them look normal and not like a sleep paralysis demon. And the final third minifigure is some random clone trooper with yellow markings. I gotta say that the box art for this set is definitely catfishing because this is what it looks like with wings folded up. This set also doesn't have the mechanism that the old V19 Torrent had, which is unfortunate, but you do have to keep in mind that this set is downscale, which gives it a really limited playability, and with that in mind, the playability is still good. On top of that, it does look really nice on display, if you display it right, and it has pretty good minifigures. Continuing our downscaled lineup of ships, we have Jango Fett's Slave 1. This set comes at $70, 707 pieces, which is 9.9 cents per piece, which we can round to 10 cents. When it comes to the pricing, it feels a little bit steep, but honestly it kind of makes sense, especially because we get a really cool minifigure of Lama Su, and the Slave 1 kinda gets like its own stand. Plus, in addition to everything, the set has some nice play features like dropping the seismic charges. The third set is the Star Wars logo for 60 bucks, 700 pieces, which gives it a 9 cents per piece. And I gotta say, it feels like it's worth the money. It's a great display piece, and I think every fan should get one. It has a reference to the New Hope, and I guess that's about it, but you don't really need any more because it is literally just a display set that you have in like a background. I love the gribbling details that the designers added, and just overall this set looks majestic. And while we're talking about display sets, let's talk about the fourth set, which is R2-D2. This set retails for $100, it has 1050 pieces, which brings it up to 10 cents per piece. I'm honestly considering trading in my UCS R2-D2 just to get some money to cover the price of this R2-D2. I would like it to be displayed next to C-3PO as well. Yes, I'm coming around to changing my mind about C-3PO, he kinda looks cool. Plus, in addition to everything, this R2-D2 comes with an anniversary exclusive minifigures, which is always a nice addition to my collection. Set number 5 is the Millennium Falcon, which retails for $85. It has 921 pieces, which gives it a 9 cents per piece. This set is great for display, it's nice and compact but still big enough. It's a pretty decent and simple build. There's really nothing else much to add about the set, it kinda speaks for itself, it's really good. Set number 6 is another set that you definitely shouldn't sleep on because it's gonna retire soon. It's the Executor Star Destroyer. Apparently there is a rumor going around that a UCS one is gonna drop soon, but it is just a rumor, but regardless, I am very hyped for that rumor. Anyways, this set costs $70, 630 pieces, which gives it 11 cents per piece, and it gives us an iconic ship for such a little price. I just love this set with my whole entire soul, and I genuinely think everybody should buy this set. And yes, I am totally biased because my fiance bought it for my birthday, but I don't care. Okay. Set number 7 is kind of unusual because it's the Force Burner Snowspeeder, coming in at $55 and just 349 pieces, which gives it a 16 cents per piece. Yeah, that's like a metric ton of cents per piece. I think this set should have been like $45. I think Lego got taken over by greed for sure. But it does look really sick and has cool exclusive figures like Solitus, Sig Gribbling, and Darth Death. I now watch the show, so I'm a lot more familiar with all the characters, and I actually do like this set a lot. This set also includes a really cool new canopy piece, which kind of looks like something Lego would use in like beginning of 2000s, but no, they used it now. Set number 8 is another out-of-the-box set, which is the Gingerbread AT-AT. It retailed for $60, it has 697 pieces, which gives it a 9 cents per piece. It also includes an adorable figure of Darth Vader, and it would be cool if LEGO designers gave him some arm printing or painted his eyes, but ultimately I'm not mad about it. It's really not that big of a deal. This is a really cool set with an adorable interior, which even has some kind of sphere. LEGO designers clearly didn't know what Death Star actually looks like. Ninth set is Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator. It retails for $70, has 640 pieces, which is 11 cents per piece. It has 4 figures: young Anakin, Qui-Gon Jinn, Darth Maul, and anniversary figure of Saw Gerrera. The set itself offers some nice playability, like dropping scout droids the way I drop my dookies into the toilet, and having Darth Maul park his little moped or whatever you call it into the cockpit. The next set is Boarding Detective 4. It costs $55, has 502 pieces, which is 11 cents per piece. It also has 7 minifigures: Darth Vader, Captain Antilles, 2 stormtroopers, 2 rebel troopers, and 5s. A while ago I was kind of throwing shade on this set because it wasn't really like a display set, it was mainly for playability, and it kind of looked mid at the time to me, but I bought it and now I've changed my mind about it. It actually is a really cool set. I like to display it in this kind of way with the minifigures being in action poses, so overall it's a really cool set and it is a display set. Set number 11 is the Droideka. It retailed for $65, has 583 pieces, which is 11 cents per piece, and if you're looking for a really good display set, this should be the set you consider. The arms move on this set, it rolls into a nice little ball, you can shoot a single 3-pointer with it. What more do you need? The only downside in the set is the mini Droideka. I don't know why LEGO is tweaking so much and can't actually make a good one. It's not that hard. Either way, buy it, you won't regret it. I made a whole entire video talking about how great this set actually is. Set number 12 is one of those sets that people complained that it was downscaled, ARC 170. It retails for $70, it has 497 pieces, which gives it a diabolical 14 cents per piece. But in all honesty, it's not as bad as some people said it was. I was surprised by the build and the scale of this set. It has great minifigures: R4, Oddball, Clone Pilot, and Captain Jag. It's actually kind of funny, I'm noticing a reoccurring pattern with LEGO sets. I always think that they're smaller than they actually are. Like the box and the reviews, they just don't do it justice. Like I saw the UCS Death Star in person and it was massive. I mean once I saw it, I was like, okay, this might actually be worth $1,000. Like I'm kind of understanding it more now. It still is a lot of money, but once I saw it, I was like, yeah, I mean, I kind of see it. I do wish the minifigures were better, but you know, that's a whole different topic. Set number 13, and another kind of unpopular opinion here from me: the Desert Skiff for $80. Yes, it's 14 cents per piece, but it pairs up so well with the sail barge. It's an iconic scene with 6 really good minifigures, 3 of which are exclusive to the set, and 1 out of those 3 is an anniversary figure of 9 Num. So ultimately, if you think that the set is overpriced, buy it and just resell the minifigure of 9 Num and you'll get some money back. Alright, so set 14 through 17 are helmet sets which cost $70. They're all about the same size, but the price per piece vary from set to set. All of these are amazing display sets, and I wish I could add them to my collection. I only have Mandalorian and Captain Rex right now. The final 18th set is Ahsoka's. The final 18th set in this section is Ahsoka's T6 Jedi Shuttle. It retails for $80, it has 601 pieces, and it's 13 cents per piece. It has 4 good figures: Ahsoka, Marok the Inquisitor, Professor Huyang, and Sabine Wren. It looks pretty nice on display and gives me a nostalgic feeling of the 2011 T6 Jedi Shuttle. Man, I dream about having that set to this day. The current T6 Jedi Shuttle also has some pretty cool play features like the spinning wings and I guess some storage space. Honestly, I mean, it's understandable if no one really likes this set. It doesn't have a whole lot of redeeming qualities, but I absolutely love this set and want both this one and the one from 2011. One day. Moving on to the next theme, which is Marvel, with 8 total sets. The first 2 sets are the Iron Man bust, which retails for $60, has 436 pieces and 14 cents per piece, and Iron Spider-Man bust, which also costs $60 but has 379 pieces and 16 cents per piece. Both of these sets come with one exclusive minifigure, which looks really nice and detailed. And I also would assume that both of these sets are about the same size. I do actually kind of prefer these sets over the helmet lineups because it just kind of looks a little bit more detailed. I don't know, I can't exactly put a finger on it. You just see more. It looks cooler, I guess. Set number 3 and 4 are both helmet sets, or I guess mask sets. Both retail for $70 and both have 487 pieces, which is 14 cents per piece. The reason I kind of bundled these up is because they're kind of virtually the same. It just ultimately depends on your preference. Set number 5 is the Infinity Gauntlet, which retails for $80, has 590 pieces, which is 14 cents per piece. This set does retire this year, so if you really wanted it, go and get it sooner rather than later. Let's move on to set number 6, which is Peter Parker's Apartment, which retails for $55, has 394 pieces, which is 14 cents per piece. It might seem a bit expensive, but it is a modular build that goes well with other themes from Spider-Man. It has 4 awesome figures of Spider-Man, Anti-Venom, Hobgoblin, and MJ. And also LEGO designers add these holes all around building, which doesn't look that good. Now they do it so that you can actually display figures like flying around or running on a wall, which is a nice thing to add for playability and display. But I feel like they just added too much in this set and it really takes away from the look of the set. For example, I really like the way they added these holes in the Arkham Asylum set. It was very tasteful. Anyways, the 7th set is the Marvel logo, which retailed for $100. It has 931 pieces, which is 11 cents per piece. It has 5 minifigures: Captain America, Black Widow, Iron Man, Thor, and Hulk, that clearly took Ozempic because he deflated. I really like the way the set is displayed with the minifigures kind of sticking out. Part of me does wish that Star Wars designers did the same thing with that logo. And the last set in the Marvel segment before we move on to Minecraft is Spider-Man vs. Doc Ock. It retailed for $55, has 393 pieces, which is 14 cents per piece, and in my opinion, this is a really cool set. You get Spider-Man, Aunt May, J. Jonah Jameson, and Doc Ock. This set is great for display as well as playset. And we're halfway through all of the themes, which means that you're an absolute legend that you got here, and I appreciate you watching this. Now we're moving on to Minecraft, and we only have 2 sets here. The first set is the Minecraft crafting table, which retails for $90. It has 1,195 pieces, which is 8 cents per piece, which is a really good value. And honestly, as a longtime fan of Minecraft, I would love to have this set. This is just such a creative set because all those little modulars, you can arrange them in whatever pattern you want it to be, and it's just great to see a merge of 2 like companies that represent creativity, which is like Minecraft and Lego, just like 2 massive IP merge. Like you gotta love seeing that. And set number 2 is the Enderman Tower, which retails for $100, has 867 pieces, which is 12 cents per piece. I absolutely love this set, not only because you get a base that looks like a giant Enderman, but also because you can have these alternative builds. You get 2 minifigures that can either battle each other, or I guess they could be friends. You get 2 Endermans and 2 biomes, Warped and Crimson biome. This set just offers a ton of playability, has great figures, and it also looks great if you choose to display it. We're done with Minecraft, and now we're gonna move on to the dark and grim world of Batman. And yes, I did get a haircut in the middle of a video. The first set is the Batman Forever Batmobile. It retails for $100, well, $19.99 if you want to be pedantic about it. It has 909 pieces, which is 11 cents per piece. This is a set I actually really want to get because I built it at work for display and I really like building the front of the car, just that angle. It was very nice to see how it was built. But I do want to note that it really dwarfs in comparison to like the Tumbler or the 1989 Batmobile. But then again, it is $100. And speaking of tumblers, the next set that we have is a more affordable tumbler. It retails for $60, has 429 pieces, which is 14 cents per piece. I really like all the minifigures. Two-Face, Joker, and Batman all look fantastic. But there is just one flaw that I have, and it's the Batman cape. I really don't like it. I do. Why? Why is it that piece? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. And now let's move on to the third final set in the Batman category, the animated series Batmobile, which costs $60, has 435 pieces, which is 14 cents per piece. This set also has 3 minifigures, Harley Quinn, Mr. Freeze, and Batman. Once again, all the minifigures are just delightful. The Batman even has dual molded legs. But unlike the previous set, this set actually comes with its own display plaque, which I think was a really good call on designer's behalf because it goes very well with that animated series mural set art that they have. We're done with Batman. The next theme is Botanicals with just 3 sets. Bouquet of Pink Roses and Bouquet of Regular Roses are the first 2 sets. They both cost $60, have 789 pieces and 822 pieces, which is 8 and 7 cents per piece respectively. I actually got my fiance the bouquet of red roses and it serves as a really beautiful and nice decoration for our home. And we're actually considering getting the pink roses. So I will always recommend these roses for anyone. I think they're beautiful and amazing. The third set is the Hibiscus, which retails for $70, has 660 pieces, which is 11 cents per piece. I do absolutely love this set because it comes with its own pot. So you really don't have to worry about putting it into a vase, whereas you do have to think of how to display the roses. The next theme is Icons, with just 2 sets, Williams Racing FW14B and McLaren MP44. Both are very retro F1 cars with legendary racers. Oops. Ayrton Senna and Nigel Mansell, who are racers, okay? Let's get the record straight here. Both of these sets look absolutely fantastic on display. They retail for $80 and have 799 pieces, which is 10 cents per piece, and 893 pieces with 11 cents per piece. My only issue is the McLaren F1 car. It doesn't have sponsors on the tires, whereas Williams Racing has it. Also, they didn't include Marlboro sponsor and the proper Marlboro livery, which kind of sucks because they literally made a Speed Champions F1 car with Kick livery on it. And I mean, we all know what Kick advertises. But also, like, I'm not gonna sit here and demand for Lego to advertise, you know, cigarettes. Like, part of me is kind of happy that they didn't do that. I do wish they included sponsors on the tires though. That was a big miss, but you know what? Marlboro is not including them is not that big of a deal. Finally, the last theme of today, which is not really a theme, it's just 3 sets, one from each different theme. The first set is from Disney theme, which is Wall-E and Eve. It retails for $70, has 811 pieces, which is 9 cents per piece. I absolutely love and adore this set. It looks so detailed and amazing. I don't know why, but when I look at the box art for this set, it looks somehow different. Because of the detail on Wall-E, it just doesn't look like Lego. But I do think there might be an annoying part in building this set, which would connecting all the chain links on Wall-E and aligning all the stickers properly. The second set is from Ninjago. The only set that I found that I would actually spend my money on is the Thunderfang Dragon of Chaos, which retails for $70, has 668 pieces, 11 cents per piece. I do like the set. It's pretty large, it's pretty cool looking, has nice playability to it, so it's money well spent in a way. And honestly, I can't say much else about it because I haven't caught up with the show in a while. but it looks cool. Dragon's awesome. The third and final set is Fast and Furious Supra. It retails for $60, has 810 pieces, which is 7 cents per piece. Great value for a set like that. It has really good playability, like turning the wheel with the little gear on top. The hood opens up where we could see the engine pistons moving up and down as the car drives. Although that feature became kind of a standard in all of the LEGO Technic sets, it still is pretty cool. The trunk also opens up, revealing the NOS can, and the best part about this set is you can motorize it. You can just look up the tutorials on YouTube and order all the necessary parts off of LEGO website, like the motor, and then actually have a properly working LEGO remote control car. So overall, fun times. I did find a better looking Supra on Rebrickable. For a better review of that car, you can check out the Racing Brick on YouTube. He did a really good job going over everything about that car. Like and subscribe, let me know which sets you think are the best under $100, and watch these videos next to see the best LEGO sets under $50 and $25.